Hi, everybody. My name is Elena LeMay. I'm excited to be recording with you guys and just sharing some of my thoughts on this week's reading. So I'll just jump right in and start with number one. So it says, how do you plan to lead staff with one particular strategy? And so I actually was a childcare center owner for 5 years. And one of the strategies that I used most often was modeling behavior. So just like we model behavior for kiddos and we set up routines and schedules, I did the same exact thing for my staff. Um, I also just modeled to them how I wanted things done, how I wanted interactions with kiddos, even right down to how I wanted bathrooms cleaned and how I wanted classrooms cleaned at the end of the day. I would write down schedules and checklists just to ensure that they had every step and everything that they needed to complete the task. Also, I actually physically modeled these things by allowing staff to shadow me and walk with me side by side. I also wanted my staff to know that I did not think that I was better than them or above certain tasks. That even if I, the owner and the director of the business, could go and clean a bathroom, that I was not above that I took pride in that, then that they would also take pride in it as well. The second thing, what characteristics am I looking for in staff members? First of all, I'm looking for people who are passionate and who love children. There's a lot of people that come into this field who just don't really like it. And so I always look for people. You can see the passion in people's eyes. You can see passion in their body language when you interview them. So I always look for somebody that has passion even over experience sometimes, because some of my very best employees have been people who have never even worked in a childcare center before. So I always look for that passion. I always look for someone who um, just has joy, just has a natural inclination towards joy and happiness. And I know if they have that on the inside of them, that when you're full of joy, you can't help but to spread that to others. I always look for somebody of integrity, people who um, are truthful, trustworthy. So yeah, those are the kind of things that I look for. And then the last thing, how do you build positivity and collaboration? So I always did nice things for my staff. I would buy breakfast and buy lunch, and we would do team building activities throughout the year. And I just wanted them to know that they were appreciated, that they were loved. Even if the parents didn't thank them, I wanted to make sure that I was thanking them. That they knew that their boss had their back. So at any time, if there was any conflict between staff members, I would always try to be a mediator. Always want to come in and just make sure that we were keeping harmony and peace. And not dealing with any gossip and things like that, making sure that that stuff is being shut down, and then making sure that also that I myself am not doing those things, treating people fairly and with kindness and love. We were a faith-based childcare center, so I always wanted to make sure that my actions lined up with what I said I believed. Um, and I would often pray for my staff and pray with my staff if they needed something, they needed prayer, if there was a specific prayer request, they know that they could come to me and that I would drop everything to pray with them and to love on them and to make them know, make sure that they knew that I loved and appreciated them. Also, we would collaborate together just in staff meetings, just talking about, we would always start off with good news, things that are going well in our classrooms. Um, and just giving them time to talk to one another about maybe some new strategies they may have learned in a training class, or that they may be learning in their own educational classes, like towards their CDA or their associate's degrees or what have you. Giving people who I thought were really, really good in a certain area, giving them a chance in our staff meetings to talk about that specific area in which they were really strong, so they can hear from their peers and learn from their peers. So I hope that was good answers. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day.